History of Islam, From Revelation to Renaissance by Aslan Adnan M.A. Sunday, 2nd of November, 2025. Chapter 22. The Enduring Spirit of Islam. Across centuries and continents, the essence remains: surrender to the divine and service to humanity. Islam's story continues wherever faith and conscience meet. From the first revelation in a silent cave outside Mecca, the message has moved through empires, languages, and revolutions, constantly translated yet never lost. The heart of it has always been the same, that truth and justice are not inherited, but chosen anew in every generation. The Prophet's call was not a summons to domination, but to awareness, a reminder that belief is measured by conduct, not by claim. Over time, Muslims built cities that became crossroads of civilization. From Damascus and Baghdad to Cordoba and Delhi, they cultivated learning, tolerance, and inquiry. These centers were not mere displays of wealth, but laboratories of thought. The scholars of Islam's golden age preserved Greek philosophy, expanded on Indian mathematics, and laid the foundations of modern science. Their curiosity was an act of faith. To seek knowledge was to know God through his signs. But no civilization is immune to fatigue. The centuries that followed saw both triumph and turmoil, colonial intrusion, sectarianism, and the struggle to adapt to modernity. Even so, Islam's moral vocabulary endured. Reformers arose to reinterpret the faith for their age. Muhammad Abduh in Cairo, Syed Ahmad Khan in Aligarh, and later thinkers like Fazlur Rahman and Fatima Mernissi. Each tried, in their own way, to recover the spirit of inquiry that had once defined Muslim civilization. Their message was simple. The Quran's invitation to reflect had never expired. Afala tatafakkarun, will you not think, was not a question meant for one century, but for all, a living tradition. The endurance of Islam lies less in rituals than in renewal. Across Africa, Asia, and Europe, communities interpret the same scripture through different histories. In Indonesia, Islam blends with local arts and customs. In West Africa, it harmonizes with rhythm and oral tradition. In Europe and North America, it meets secularism with reasoned faith. This diversity is not a weakness. It shows that Islam's essence is adaptable without being diluted. To be Muslim is not to conform to a single mold, but to recognize a shared axis, the belief in one God and the duty to act justly. Like the Kaaba, around which millions circle each year, the faith remains still at the center even as its adherents move in countless directions. The modern reckoning today, Muslims face a paradox. Unprecedented global visibility paired with deep misunderstanding. Extremism distorts a message rooted in mercy. Materialism dulls the moral edge once honed by simplicity. Yet beneath the noise, quieter revolutions stir. Scholars revisit the ethical foundations of Islamic finance. Environmentalists draw from Quranic notions of stewardship, and artists express devotion through film, architecture, and calligraphy. Technology, too, has reshaped the Ummah. A sermon in Jakarta can reach Johannesburg within seconds. Knowledge once confined to libraries is now accessible on handheld screens. The challenge is discernment. How to preserve wisdom amid abundance. A global conscience. Perhaps Islam's truest continuity lies in its conscience. From the abolition of slavery to the defense of human dignity, its moral horizon has always stretched beyond creed. The Quran describes humanity as one family, divided into nations and tribes only that you may know one another. In an age marked by division, that verse feels less ancient than urgent. Muslims are rediscovering that their faith's strength has never depended on political power, but on ethical credibility. Acts of compassion, feeding the hungry, teaching the unlettered, defending the oppressed, have always been Islam's quiet revolutions. They seldom make the news, yet they are what keep the faith alive in both heart and history. The thread that binds. The story of Islam is not finished. It continues in every scholar who questions, every artist who creates, and every believer who acts with conscience. Its vitality lies not in the monuments it built, but in the ideas it set free. For 14 centuries, the world that began with a single voice in Mecca has grown into a global chorus of nearly 2 billion. They speak in hundreds of languages, yet share one direction. Some kneel in deserts, others in skyscrapers. Some pray in whispers, others in song. The forms differ, but the compass remains steady. Islam's enduring spirit is not about returning to the past, but drawing from it. The early Muslims conquered not through force, but through conviction, through justice, intellect, and hospitality. That legacy calls still. So ends this telling, but not the tale. The history of Islam, from Revelation to Renaissance, is the story of a faith that refuses to stand still. Its power has never been in conquering the world, but in continuing to question it, and in that questioning to find again the pulse of the divine within the human.
International Day of Persons with Disabilities, Wednesday, 3rd of December 2025. Every year, 3rd of December is officially recognized by the United Nations as the International Day of Persons with Disabilities. It has been observed globally since its proclamation in 1992 under UN General Assembly Resolution 4730. The day promotes understanding of disability issues, supports the dignity, rights, and well-being of persons with disabilities, and raises awareness of the importance of inclusion in all spheres of life: political, social, economic, and cultural.
don't forget to hit that subscribe button to show your support.